If you want to learn how to rig up a soft plastic lure for pike fishing, then stick around because we're going to show you how to do it in only a few simple steps. Here I have a 14cm soft plastic lure with a paddle tail. This will create a great action in the water. You'll need a trace material. This is 40-pound breaking strain. You can get away with using lighter, but having a strong trace allows you to be confident knowing that nothing will break. A crimping tool and wire cutters. Luckily I have this which has both of these in one tool. A weighted screw-in jig head like this. Lastly, you'll need a treble hook, a swivel, a strong quick clip and a split ring. First, clip the split ring onto the lower eye of the weighted jig head screw. Next, you'll need to tie the hook section. Take an 8-inch or 20cm length of the 40-pound trace material. Thread one end through the crimp followed by the treble hook. Then thread it back through the crimp before taking your crimping tool and squeezing it down tightly to secure it in place. Next, you'll need to do the same thing in the other end, but instead attaching it to the split ring. Once it is squeezed down, you can trim the tag end with the wire cutters. Now you need to screw in the jig head into the soft plastic lure like this. Lightly hook one of the hooks on the treble into the underside of the lure and you're nearly done. You need to create a longer trace now that you can tie onto the end of your main line. Take around 15 inches or 40 centimeters of trace material. Thread one end through a crimp before threading the trace through a swivel, then back through the crimp. Squeeze tight and do the same thing in the other end, but with the quick clip. Once the tag ends are trimmed, you can now open the quick clip and attach the lure. Tie your main line to the swivel on the trace and you are ready to start casting. Now you have a trace attached to your line with a quick clip, you can change the lure easily. Our choice of lure fishing rod is either a 9-foot 10 to 40 gram spinning rod or an 8-foot bait caster setup like this. Both will work fine. A 2,500 to 4,000 size spinning reel loaded with 30-pound braid is what we like to use on the spinning setup, and you can get away with using up to 50-pound braid on the bait caster reel. If you don't want to purchase a specific lure fishing rod and reel setup, then you can get away with just using a short cart rod and reel. Lure fishing is a simple case of casting and retrieving the lure, but there are ways to improve your chances of catching. Keep changing the speed of the retrieve and try to work the lure at different depths to find where the pike are sat. Also, a common technique when reeling in a lure is to suddenly stop the lure just for a second or two, as this can tempt a pike to attack. Lure fishing can be an effective tactic as it allows you to pack light and cover a lot of water throughout a day's fishing. It's also probably the most exciting way to catch pike. Thanks for watching this video and feel free to click the video here for more information about pike fishing.